Hi, I'm Joanne. I just turned 71 years old. As you age, it's a little bit difficult to balance how you're going to exercise and to find the perfect place to exercise. I live in California and I relocated here to take care of my 2 grandsons during COVID. Now, when I left California, I left a great village back there who supported me emotionally and physically to really keep a healthy lifestyle. And when I got here, I was afraid I would not be able to find that. I was so happy and so honored to find a BDI, which turned out to be an even better village than I had in California. I had heard about BDI from a friend of mine who's similar age, so I called, and my journey here started with Fossey, who's at the front desk, and she spent several phone calls with me explaining how it works, who's here, how I could get started. And it wasn't just one phone call, and she wasn't just hanging up on me and saying, I have to go. She spent a great deal of time talking to me. So that immediately gave me a good impression of the company here. So she recommended Deborah as a PT, because at that particular time I was having very severe pain in my neck. As a matter of fact, I had to go to pain shots, which never in my life have I done before. So I worked with Deborah for about 2 months, and she fixed everything. She gave me exercises, she did manipulations while I was here. And then when I was ready to graduate from Deborah, I said, okay, what should I do next? And she recommended 2 massage therapists and a Pilates instructor. Well, I've never done Pilates before, so I was a little bit intimidated, but the fit with Gail was excellent. I mean, she really immediately found out what was the matter with me and started me very slowly on Pilates. Well, that was a year ago, and I love Pilates. I'm doing it 4 times a week, but not only did Gail give me the physical cues to improve myself, but she gave me the confidence that I could go anywhere and do Pilates. On a trip back to California, I called up a Pilates studio, went in and had a private there, and I felt very confident, and my technique was pretty good, according to the instructor there. Gail also gave me the confidence to branch out here and find other ways that I can continue to work out and keep a healthy lifestyle. So the first class I added was Ashley's Pilates class, which is a mat class. You're on the floor and you're doing exercises, Pilates on the floor. Then I added Chip's class. Chip's class is done on the machines back there. I forget their names. It's a lot faster pace than Ashley's class. Ashley's class gives me a chance to kind of relax into what I need to do for the week. It's strenuous, it's challenging, but it's relaxed. In Chip's class, we're constantly moving. It's constantly challenging for me, which again was a little intimidating, being 71 and everybody else in that class is a lot younger. But he gives perfect cues, so I'm able to follow along. I continued taking private lessons with Gail twice a week, and I am now starting her mat class on Saturday. The thing that's really important to me is that I have Pilates 4 days a week, but they're all different. I have different instructors. I have different approaches. I have different cues. Some are in class, some are private. Some are virtual that I do from home, which I love in this cold weather, and some are here in class, so I get the camaraderie of other people. The other very important factor here is that at some point I started developing lower back problems. And Deborah had no openings, and I thought, oh gosh, there's not going to be another PT as good as Deborah in this place. You can't have two good PTs. Well, sure enough, I met Matt, and he was absolutely wonderful. Now, the best advice he gave me was, and this is important for people my age to hear, just because you have pain or soreness, it doesn't mean you're injured. It doesn't mean that something's the matter with you. You know, you keep thinking, oh, I've got cancer, I broke a bone, something's the matter. He says, when you're in pain, that's your body telling you you need to change and fix something. And sure enough, both he and Gail have been working with me about stacking up my body, making sure everything's in alignment, making sure that I'm activating my glutes, activating my abs, even when I'm walking, even when I'm sitting. And when Matt told me that, something triggered in me. Instead of me feeling like a victim and being scared, afraid of doing anything, being a little depressed, oh, I'm getting old, I can't do this stuff anymore, that just clicked. And that's when I started taking the extra classes, and it's been amazing. Now the next step I think I'm going to take, there are two things I still want to do. BDI also offers nutritional training. And although I think I have a pretty healthy lifestyle, I would like somebody to look over what I eat, how I eat, what supplements I take, so I'm not sabotaging whatever I'm doing here on machines. So Chip does the nutritional training, and I'm going to sign up for that. I'd also like to reincorporate some actual weight training. In my younger days, I was a CrossFitter, and I love that. It's just that I cannot keep up the repetitive motions of that anymore. Also, I couldn't find the coaches here that I had in California. So Matt has given me some back strengthening exercises that I do, and they've been wonderful. They're kind of low weight, low repetition, but when I check in with him now by email, he ups the weights or ups the repetitions. They have something here called FitRx, which my friend does, and it's twice a week, and you have your own prescribed plan. You're in a room with maybe 5 other people, but you're doing the plan that's just for you, not for somebody else. So I'd like to try that. I'm having a little bit of scheduling problems, but I'd like to add that to my routine. The most important thing is that everybody I've met here, everybody that I see here, is dedicated to their client. And they're able to tell you, okay, here's the next person you might want to consider. No pressure, just if you want to continue your journey, here's where you go. They don't hold on to you longer than you need to be with them. Deborah said, okay, you don't need me anymore. Matt said, you don't need me anymore, but I'm here. And I do email him every now and then. I know whatever is going to happen to me in the future, there'll be somebody here to help me. Whether it's a PT, whether it's a nutritionist, whether it's a trainer, whether it's a Pilates person, a weightlifting person, whatever I need, it's going to be here. And that's a nice feeling that I don't have to go out looking for another place. And the front desk you've got to talk about. They often, since I take care of my grandkids, if they have a snow day, I call them up, I can't come today, can you get me out of that class, put me in virtual, I can't come today, can you take me out of that class, put me down for tomorrow. They're just wonderful. They always answer the phone. If they don't know the answer to my question, they get back to me within a couple hours, if that long. So they are the key to keeping everything running smoothly here. And I really, really appreciate Fossey and Camille. They're the ones that keep this place running. So that's my story. I encourage you to come check it out.